So throughout Halo's lifetime, it's always had one major problem, and that would be players leaving matches. In MCC, they tried to fix this with having like an kind of a base system where if you leave, you will be put into probably matches that other players will leave, or other players that have that same like stat as you, and overall it would like hurt you if you left the match. And then they would also, if you left enough, they would kick you for 30 minutes, which overall isn't a bad idea. But the problem with it is that a lot of people would be finished playing and they would be on their last match, and then that's when they would leave. So it doesn't matter to them because they'll just get on in 2 hours when they play again, or the next day when they play again. So when it came to the banning the people for the 30 minutes or 40 minutes or whatever, it just from personal experience, if you had to go somewhere or you were done playing for the day, it didn't matter. And that's what I feel like a lot of people did when leaving matches in the past. Now, I'm assuming by the title, you guys know what they did to fix this. Added bots. Yeah, 343, they added bots into Halo Infinite, if you haven't heard yet. And these completely are going to be able to fix it because they're going to be able to put the bots into the game, and if a player leaves, they'll be able to fill that spot with a bot, depending on the skill of the player, I'm assuming. So the bots, too, they have like 4 different skills. It was Marine, ODST, Recruit, Spartan. I think I said that out of order, but I think that's what it was. I didn't play against the Recruit, but I played against the ODSTs, the Spartans, and you can definitely tell they are definitely good enough to get through and like replace a player. Some of the Spartans are better than players. Most of them had probably better accuracy than I did. So I don't know. When it comes to the skill, they're definitely going to be good enough to get into matches, replace players. Now in ranked matches, they're definitely not going to put them in because I'm just pretty sure it's just going to affect your rank if you leave, so less people are in turn going to rank. And I hope they do something like with R6, where if your teammate leaves like within a certain amount of time, you can forfeit the match or you don't lose any rank just because your teammate left. Now some ways they could implement this would probably just be in casual matches where, like I said, they wouldn't put them in ranked, and depending on the player's skill, they might put in that bot. So if the player's average KD is over 1, then they could put like the ODST bot in there, and if it's over 1.5, then they could put the Spartan bot in there, or however they could implement it. But I'm assuming it's not just going to be one set of difficulty of bots. They're going to have different bots be implemented depending on the player that leaves, but we'll have to wait and see. My thoughts on it is I love that they're adding bots to Halo. I mean, just thinking about it, this adds like so much more stuff just having that AI in there, and it's the first time we've had bots in Halo. I think it's going to be really cool. Hopefully you can do some like cool things with Forge in them. They need to add AI to Forge in Halo Infinite. If they don't, luckily it's coming out on PC, so they're going to have mods for that, I'm assuming. But I think if they could implement this not only in multiplayer, but they could also put it in custom games, Forge. Like, the possibilities are endless. You could have 100 bots versus 1 player, and all the bots have pistols and the player has an RPG. I mean, that would be fun. And however many kills you can get in 4 clips, and the one who gets the most kills wins. You could do that with your friends. So I think there's a lot of ways they could implement this, and I do enjoy like even having the bots on my team. It wasn't nice having them on my team, but you could tell that like they were definitely good. They were able to hold their own, and overall, I think adding bots to the game is just going to add so many more possibilities on what you can do, not just in the multiplayer side of things. Now, in the flight, some people thought I saw some people on the internet. They thought that the bots were like not good enough, or they were kind of bland. They didn't really have like the best movement. And although there was some problems with the bots, like pathings and messing up, I think it was really cool. When I played on a team where I just got in, and my team was bots and the enemy team was bots, and I just watched my team go up against the enemy team. They got wiped because it was 3v4, and like one of the enemy team bots threw a grenade and just freaking got all of my teammates down. But it was cool to watch them like fight each other. And the question of like, are they good enough, is they are. I mean, their grenades were on point. Their grenades were almost too much on point. They were really good, so I was getting destroyed by bot grenades. Their accuracy was, you know, average. It wasn't anything like I was that I thought was aim hack or anything, but their grenades were just on point. But yeah, today that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about, just how they implemented the bots and how it's going to fix, if they do it right, it could fix the biggest multiplayer issue that Halo has had in its whole lifetime, which I think is really cool. Hopefully they don't mess it up. I don't think they will. I think what they did in the flight was really good. They were able to replace them with bots, and then you could replace players with bots. So the bot's not in there for the rest of the match. A player can go in and replace that bot's position. So overall, I'm very happy that they're adding bots. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you think they have some problems with them, or if there should be things they need to fix or whatever. Put your comments down below. And yeah, have a good day.